This is a Headgum podcast.
You ever have one of these?
I love the. Which kind is that?
Y'all had that?
I can't even keep
Gotta be
track
some
of
kind
this
of-
crap.
what is it?
This,
Is that the 45
this
calorie
Derby
one?
derby
Cranberry
nonsense.
pomegranate.
That's the
That
best one.
sounds good.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds pretty good.
You know what they should do?
Kevin? Round of cranberry pomegranates.
Okay.
Hey, can I get one of those?
Yep.
Can I get one of those?
And Kevin, why don't you have a different drink for yourself?
Kevin,
Why
none
don't you get?
for
Why don't you get a drink for yourself, but something else?
Something for you. Don't take one of my cranberry pomegranates. Those are mine and for my guys.
I'm not gonna
And then you
partake in
do
the
your
abuse
thing.
here, but I will definitely benefit from the.
He gets to have a drink. It's just a different drink.
Yeah, because this is cold brew. Because y'all's espresso machine does not work. We sat. I was there for
Espresso.
5
Did
minutes.
we start
trying-
the show?
That's not me espresso.
Did we start the show?
I think
I hope so.
the timer's
The
not
clock
going.
is not
The
running.
clock's not running. I don't see.
You
a
know
red
what they
light.
should
Did
do,
you hear
though?
the song?
I did hear it. Yeah.
Oh, great.
So it started.
What they should do? They should do the bear for
Yes.
drinks.
Yes. Yes. The bar.
The bar.
The bar.
Oh my god.
Lose the E.
But they're making different drink because it could get like kind of intense.
Yes, cocktail master. Yes, cocktail master.
But not even just like cocktails.
Right.
It's like different soda and
Non-alcoholic stuff.
Herd
Like, yeah, all,
mixologist.
yes, all
Yes.
kinds of stuff.
Well, the
beverages.
mixologist
Like,
doesn't work
and
only with
juice,
alcohol.
Juice and soda,
Mhm.
combining different ones.
What if, and just, I don't even know if I have it yet, but what if
The
it's
bear
a full
for-
season? It's the bear for
For Carl-
mocktails.
Yeah.
It's the bear, but it's only mocktails. That could be really
And instead
good.
of Carmy, his name is Barmy.
I
wow, look at
love that. Okay,
Oh,
so
I didn't
this
get
is
one?
so this is the actual Sean Clements drinking a real sparkling cranberry pomegranate.
But Johnny
yerba
didn't
mate.
get
That's the
one.
last
This
one.
is happening. So do you want me to pour some in a cup for you?
I think I kind of do.
Okay, hang on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chug this water.
Chug it.
And you guys feel free to chant for me.
Okay, here we go. 7, 6,
Water,
Five,
water, water,
four,
water, water,
three,
water, water,
two,
water, water.
One.
Wow, you really opened that
Wow.
up.
That was impressive.
That looks.
You're not supposed
Really
to.
You
do
don't
that.
want to use
hard.
this cup, right? This is my cup.
I mean, you kind of really got on that cup.
Yeah, you
really
probably
got on
don't
that
want
glass.
this one. So I didn't need to chug that.
Really got
Kevin,
on that
round of
glass.
cups for me and my friends.
But you can pour it into the cup and then give him the can.
No,
Because you do want to see that color. That
because I want to drink it out of the can.
No, you want to open up that bouquet.
Well,
You know about that, right?
This would be
okay,
so
so
about
good
bouquet?
if they
talk
did
a little
the
bit
bear for
about the
drinks.
bouquet
Okay,
of
so
the
the
cranberry
bouquet
pomegranate yerba mate.
Is a French thing. It means smell, and it's a
Okay.
thing where. Thank you so much. Thanks, chef. Yes, chef. You want to open this. So watch what happens when you open
Say
this up.
when. Remember the Pepper Boy?
Here, I'm gonna do a
Pepper
little
Boy
lower.
sketch? Say when.
That's good. I think that's good. I like that line right there. I have to get rid of this gum.
Okay, and now
People love
officially,
drinks and-
the real Sean Clements is about to take an actual full sip of the Guayaki Organic Yerba Mate Sparkling Cranberry
Cranberry
Pomegranate. It's not coming out. Oh, you know what? It's because I poured some out.
You have to tip it out more. Tip
Yeah,
it back.
I think I have to get the bottom
you have to-
higher.
You have to put the. I'll show you what you do. Okay. So
Yeah,
put-
no,
so
you
put
walk
your
me
lips-
through it because
put
I
your
think.
lips.
Mhm.
Now keep that right hand. Now bring that to the sky, but slowly.
Really slow.
And then when you feel water, stop. Like you want to stop now, okay? Don't
and
do
not
it-
just stop, but even bring it back
Yeah, bring
down.
it back down.
Yeah.
Well, I ended up doing that. Yeah,
What do you think about that?
it's okay.
I've only had the grapefruit version. I've never had this taste of it.
But you said that's the best one when you first.
Yeah, I didn't
He
really.
said he thought it might be, but I can't keep track.
No, because
of
there's
all
a
this
45
different stuff.
calorie one. That
But it does
only
kind of
has-
taste like grapefruit, honestly.
Yeah, it does have a bit of that because it's that the pomegranate has the
tartness.
astringency.
Yeah. it's that. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it's got
little
that
bit
sort of,
yeah.
It's got a bit of a bite to it, a bit of a.
There's a tang to it.
It bites back.
Well, this should be a really crazy episode. We're all
We've had a
drinking
little
drinks.
sugar. And
Kevin, you weren't here, but we were talking about doing the bear for drinks.
how they should do with
Ooh.
the bear for drinks. I'm not saying that we
I can't
necessarily
do it.
but like
I can't do it.
someone should do
There
that.
should be the bear for everything, right? Like Like the Bear Auto
I
Shop.
think
Yeah.
so.
Bear-
The Bear. Well, tires is the Bear
Tires
Auto
is that.
Shop.
Right,
Yeah.
tires stack. Because it should be called the tires.
The Bear
The
for
tires.
The
plants.
tires, the plants, the growth. No, it would be called
I guess that's
See,
weeds,
the
though,
naming
isn't it?
convention
Yeah.
is not the blank for the bear even.
You're
Uh-huh.
right.
You see what I'm
What is-
saying?
what do you
It's not
mean?
like there's not like a bear in the show.
The bee.
That would be
I
like if
haven't-
it were called the food.
There is a bear in
Okay,
the
you're
show.
right. I
There
haven't
is a bear
seen
at
the
the very
show.
beginning, but
do I have
he's
to
saying
know?
it should be called the plant.
Okay, it should be called the guy.
The guy.
The
Now
guy,
that's
maybe like
interesting.
Okay.
the special, or maybe like the pot, the dirt.
I like
Oh,
the
how
guy.
about the dirt? The dirt.
If we did do the Bear Auto Shop, and I know tires a little bit is on there, but
Bearish?
what's nice is instead of Carmy, it could be Kari.
Kari.
Just
Car,
because he
car
likes cars.
hyphen me. Car
Car
parentheses.
me.
Car parentheses me.
Hey, Carmy, boss.
Would it be woke?
Yeah, I think it's gonna have
I
to
think
be a
it
little
should
woke.
be. I'm just either it's woke or
You
the
think it should be
snowflakes
woke?
are gonna come for your ass.
I think we go the
Like-
other way from tire. I think there's an opening now
Well, that's
for
what I'm saying.
an auto shop show that is
There's woke. Oh, it's
that's
called
extremely woke.
yeah.
Yes.
Woke and Rolling Wokers or something. No,
Rolling Wokers.
you better check your pressure.
Yeah, check your.
It
Let
said
me
to
check your tire
privilege.
pressure, and then also check your tire
your-
privilege.
yeah.
Check your tire privilege.
There's an opening to do that show.
Oh,
That show's available.
I've heard that the what's it called? The mandate has changed at MTV, and they're looking for a woke show about cars.
They're always changing
MTV.
the mandated MTV.
the mandate.
Yeah, the mandate's chinging.
Well, you know what would happen on the woke show about cars?
A mandate.
A mandate would occur, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it would be gay.
There'd be probably
The show would be
characters,
gay, yeah.
So it would be-
embracing living an
But
openly
just we go
gay
back and forth, and we do
lifestyle
tires, and then we do one that's gay, and then we go back. You know,
Yeah.
like
gay
it's
one,
like
tires one.
it's like the tides.
this
you know?
fucking shit happens in cycles,
Yeah.
man. It's you know what I mean.
It's crazy how
You
the
got-
industry is changing. That's what I
It's-
find it
so-
pretty
So
crazy.
you're
To
noticing
me,
that
it's
too, huh?
nuts.
Yeah, I feel like the industry is really going through a lot of.
I wanted you to talk about this because I
Do it.
because I
Cut it out.
because I wasn't sure if I was just losing it or if the industry was really kind of
I'm so glad we had
transforming.
lunch because I also
Yeah.
feel like the industry's changing.
Yeah.
You know what? I also,
This is
yeah.
drinks.
I'm-
This is a
this is
drink.
joy-
This is not lunch.
you know, I'm so glad we met up
But
for drinks
for
because
lunch, you know?
I also think the industry's changing. I'm so glad to hear you say that because I think that what I said that you agree with is so true about what's going on with the climate right now. It's weird.
Can I say something as you talked about drinks not being
Mm-hmm.
lunch because it just gives me an idea? The bear for smoothies.
then
Because
that
then a
is
drink can
lunch.
be lunch a little
That
bit.
can kind of be
Yeah.
a way to ease people into it.
Kevin, write this down.
Okay.
Yeah, we should write
The
all this
bear,
down.
the bear for smoothies.
The
Drinks can
berry.
be lunch.
The berry.
The berry.
Oh,
The berry.
wow, that drink was good. It got me thinking about
Really?
how much things have changed. Yeah. I've been eating a
What's
lot
some of the different stuff that you've been seeing, and I'll see if
different stuff in the industry?
Resonating, yeah, with
you
like,
know,
what
just
I'm-
sort of like up top,
Up
there's been a
top.
shift
Mhm.
in sort of what the way people are looking at programming.
Yes.
I
shift.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I think it's more than that because I do believe that these things can start at the top, but there's been a little bit of an upheaval. And I
Yeah.
think it's industry wide. And I think it's actually creating this churn even at the middle level and a
Mhm.
little bit at the lower levels that you are seeing this turnover.
Trickle down. Sort of.
And this, no,
Okay, that was
Yeah.
scary. That was kind of scary, no, but
but I understand what you're saying, but no. But I'm seeing like
Yeah.
it's really more of like a turnover, and there's kind of a groundswell.
there's a lot of
happening.
turnover. It's from the groundswell.
and it's a fucking carousel. It's musical chairs, and
Mhm.
and you don't want to be the last one left standing when the music stops.
I don't want to say who it is, but you know who I'm talking about when I say that he. Oh, I've obviously limited it to a he.
We're gonna be able to tell who it is,
Yeah,
but we don't want to say who
yeah.
it is.
It's just those are. I wouldn't think you'd go that way you spend so much money for something like that.
Yes.
And to have a loss like that on your
Yes.
shoulders, you really have to think about where you are going
That
forward.
sticks with you. And you know what? You can end up in movie jail,
Yeah.
which is worse than real jail.
And you get a little punch drunk, and then you start just kind of like, and now you're chasing it,
And you're
right?
and you're out of touch as well.
Yes.
So you're chasing something, you're out of touch. That's a formula for disaster. I wouldn't say this out loud, obviously, but I think that's like a thing where I would, if I was in those shoes, I would not be in those shoes.
those spats,
Yeah.
those famous spats.
Mhm.
Not that we're saying who it is, but
They're just spending. They're trying to spend their way out of it.
Come on, I mean, we
Yeah.
can all picture it pretty clearly now.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
So you're doing Fallout these days, huh?
You're on the
Yeah,
show.
We were doing that a while ago.
You're on
Yeah.
the show, or you like the show?
I like it.
Liked it so much you went on there, huh?
Well, see, this is the thing. You're in a movie,
Gotta
right?
get in there.
Yeah,
You're on a TV show,
right.
so
You can also be in a TV show.
I think you can only be on a TV show.
You can only be on a TV show.
That's my personal parlance.
Boy, that
is
water
in
is
and
sitting
on.
heavy that I drank earlier.
I bet it's probably bad water.
It's not going all the way down. Yeah,
It got crowded in there, huh?
It didn't.
I can
it?
kind of see
Yeah.
that happening even
Oof.
in your mouth.
Yeah, crazy.
That's an Irish thing, right? You guys have trouble with water?
That it's I don't like to. I don't traffic in
racial
stereotypes.
about it, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't like it to be racial. But
Well, that's
I'm Irish and I'm having trouble with water. So at what
yeah.
point is it not
We were like,
like
oh,
a
what is this?
stereotype? At what point is it actually just?
Oh, what am I drinking here?
Yeah,
What is this?
That's what I sound like. So what
Oh,
am I
what's
gonna
that?
The
Get pissed?
organs are all Irish
Oh,
too.
He's
God.
allowed to talk like me. That's how I
I
sound
haven't
when
had
I
water
talk.
since I was a wee lad.
That's fucking. I'm not gonna get upset.
It's
You know
okay.
what I mean? Anyone
Irish
can
are free-
talk how
free
anybody
reign.
sounds. You go off on them.
They're
man.
doing
Yeah,
great.
They're doing
So-
great. They're so like independent and fierce.
Mm-hmm.
Small country, big representation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jamaica of the British Isles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Kind of
Yes.
similar, actually, to Jamaica in a way.
In what way?
Like a similar accent, similar artistic.
I'm
artistic
hearing it
bent.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jamaican and Irish, they're just like very close.
What about
Well,
the
they're
water
islands,
of it
aren't
all?
they? Yeah.
The water was a reference to the way that Irish people like to drink a lot of alcohol.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's because they have
Yeah.
trouble with water, and they needed something else to drink instead. But
Yeah.
the Jamaica,
The Jamaicans,
not
I think,
so
are
much for-
anti. Jamaicans
That's
are
that's a whole
anti-alcohol.
episode of the Bear
Anti-alcohol.
for Drinks. Is just this Irish guys in there.
Yeah.
You know? Especially if we do the mocktail.
Are they doing the bear
concept.
in Ireland? Is there an Irish bear out there?
Yeah, that's interesting. Are we gonna have an
They
Irish
license it?
bear?
They should license it,
Oh,
right?
bear.
Oh,
'Cause it would still
bear.
be-
Yeah.
McBear.
Oh, bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
bear.
Is that
McBear.
okay? I mean, like,
Can we say
What-
I
that?
don't even know if
That's
okay.
right.
Bear.
That's what's happening now. Is we're asking, is that okay? You make the thing, you put it out, and then you ask, hey guys, is this okay?
Am I allowed to have done
Yeah.
what this is? Because
should be the
I was
guy's name.
trying to help.
It's in the Irish, the bear. The guy's name is McDonald, and he's naming his restaurant McDonald's, and he's like, "No, I'm not. That's my name. I'm
I think
not
that's-
changing
I think
it.
that's
Yeah.
Scottish.
That's McDonald's.
McDonald.
Yeah.
But didn't they take the A out just to make
Do you
it?
say McDonald's?
I don't say McDonald's. I don't know who says McDonald's. Who would say like, I'm fucking going to Mac. Maybe if you're like from the South, you'd say McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I'm going to fucking McDonald's. Gonna pick me up a fucking. I don't know
And
if
that's
whatever
how you
they
talk
make
on-
there, we don't even know what they make there.
McDonald's.
How do you talk on Fallout? Do you do like a funny thing?
Yeah.
What's
so-
going on when you do it? Yeah, because I didn't. I've seen it, but I didn't see you.
Okay. Well, so you didn't see it.
I
No, he
watched
saw
the show.
it.
I enjoy
Yeah.
the show.
Oh, you didn't see me.
I
Oh,
didn't see you.
So you sort of just
So what
were
are you doing?
absorbed by the character.
He
the-
stands
the-
really close to the screen, and so
Mhm.
different. You kind of you can't really.
Okay.
You
I'm
have
not-
to sort of pick and choose.
I'm not always catching everything.
Yeah.
So but I hear most of it. So if you're doing a funny voice or something, That's actually making me think I would like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny voices. Every episode's a different voice. So the first one is just plain English to set it up. It's very like just, Middle America, Ohio, David Letterman accent. Episode 2 is in the South. Everyone's like, "How you doing there, buddy? What's going on down? Oh, well, you got to fall out. Well, I'm falling out too." And it just progresses from there.
They do say that, yeah.
Yeah, they set it up at the top. It's very much like warning. There's going to be some flashes, and there will be severe regional accents throughout.
It's gonna get racial.
But it's the same character. It's not racial so much as regional.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the difference of that, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you can move, so you can change regions.
And so it doesn't say anything about it being racial in the beginning. It just
No,
says extreme regional.
there's no
accent.
races whatsoever.
I get a kick out of the show, man.
Yeah.
I hope to see you on the next one.
Yeah, I hope to see myself in the next one. It'd
Yeah.
be fun to just to lap it up.
And I am gonna probably fall out laughing.
Yeah, that's been
They
said.
should call it that. I
they-
guess they did. I guess
There's
it's
probably a
similar
couple
to that.
podcasts out
Yeah.
there. It's like this is the follow up. We're falling out laughing, guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
here's the top 5 laugh moments in this week's episode of Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1. Well, say number 1 for the last. Number
Funny.
5.
Yeah, you could go 1 to 5.
I love a
That's
listicle.
because
There's a
one's
bunch of
probably the best
listicles.
one. You get them hooked. You know
Sure.
what I mean? I'd
Yeah.
probably go 1, 4, 2, 3.
That's
and
a
then
great
5
idea.
at the end. Just
That's a
like
good
if they're,
idea.
If they're still here for 5, we've already won. You know?
Because YouTube's really taking over now. YouTube is big.
YouTube's so fucking.
We're gonna
say this,
do it.
'cause
We're gonna
industry-
do that. We were just talking about doing that.
Is this on YouTube?
Kevin,
we were thinking of putting this on YouTube.
You should put it on YouTube.
We can put this one on YouTube.
Kevin, write this down. YouTube for this one.
Right. Because you want that engagement. Because that's what everyone's looking for now is engagement
YouTube's
numbers.
fucking
And you can
crazy.
chat on it, right?
Yeah, you can chat. You can do a
Yeah.
super chat.
I
You
can talk to my dad on YouTube, right?
Oh, you can?
I'm asking.
Can we do part of the chat? Can we say part of it?
Yeah, you can.
Can this go in it?
Can I throw this out there, guys?
Yes.
I'm not very good with tech, so let me just throw that out there real quick. I'm not.
Yeah.
But they're always adding new things that like
This
what you
stuff
can
is
do on
Don't-
the
don't
radio.
ask
We
me.
might as well
Don't ask me to do
try
that.
different stuff.
Don't ask me to do that.
I'm
Okay.
all
But
thumbs
you
with
were
that
just saying you
stuff.
wanted
I'm
to.
old
No,
school.
I'm saying if we got tech. I'm like, no.
Okay.
I can't do that.
but you were just pitching that you did want to do something?
No, I would say if
I'm
there's
old
tech,
school, so I don't
no,
know.
I was gonna say
you
that.
know,
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm so old school.
I don't.
If there's like a tech thing involved, I'm out. Okay.
Okay.
I start to get
Yeah,
the
like,
smoke
whoa.
starts coming out of my ears
Okay.
and the tech because neither one of us
Yeah,
knows what's
'cause
going on.
So you don't want to do it.
I'll do it if you guys take care of the
Don't
tech.
put it on. He doesn't want to be on.
No
it.
Don't
YouTube
put
for
it
this
on
one.
YouTube
No,
because
can we
he's getting
just,
upset.
Can we just like have a stop here real quick? I want to do it.
We can't.
Hold on.
Like that's part of the tech. Is
I
like
need to
this
say
thing doesn't
something.
stop.
I gotta say something solo real quick. Nobody talk. I want to do it. Okay, you can talk now. I just had to make that really clear. I want to do it.
Okay, so I guess we can put him back on there. And,
Yeah.
Okay, so
and do it. I didn't really get my question about the chat answered.
But the
if
tech
we can,
thing.
like,
can we
put-
do the chat?
if
Yeah.
we can put this in the chat. If this can be actually, we're in the chat.
Are we? Is this live?
It's not live yet,
But
but
when it is live,
Yeah.
Right.
that like this is going, I'm talking and this is going in the chat.
I think
And
this
they
is
can be saying like, haha. They can be putting haha in the chat.
Is that speech to text? Is this speech to text?
they can put haha in the chat. This part's going on the video, but I could put it in the chat.
I would use AI for that.
Use AI for the chat.
It might be good to just have a button too that they can just click and say haha instead of like some
Oh, yeah.
of the stuff they write is so bad.
It's mean.
What do
Yeah.
they say?
Recently, get this. This wasn't in the chat, but recently someone was like, "Do you think Kevin has grown out of the podcast?"
yeah.
Physically?
They didn't really say.
It wasn't clear.
And it kind of implies that we're not growing or we're growing slowly.
Or they were shrinking.
Wait,
Yes.
Did they mean to say outgrown, or grown from?
I think they were saying that this podcast is a bit of a shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
We just come out like That's it. That's what it is.
What you
It's
see
hot.
is what you get. There's not a lot more that's gonna happen there.
So they
So.
say that he's grown out of it.
Kevin has
outgrown it.
exploded and lengthened.
Well, one person said that, and 31 other people disagreed.
Some
31.
other people said, I think things are fine exactly the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
And some people said, I despise Kevin.
Yeah, but those got. But
Oh, God.
but let's be fair. Those comments got deleted by Kevin.
This is on YouTube. Is this on YouTube?
This is on Reddit.
Reddit. You guys are looking at the Reddit, huh?
I live there, man.
Oh, wow.
If it's on
No.
Reddit, I've
I
read
set
it.
up base camp there.
I it's a tech thing. I'm not. My wife
Yeah.
maybe can help me
I
out.
camp out there.
My wife
So
will
your
tell me
wife
stuff.
is the
Your wife's kind of the tech half of the
Yeah.
couple.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
couple has a,
Every couple
a
has-
tech bro and an old school
I
cat.
find the remote. She uses it. You know, because it's like we have three
she
remotes.
can't find it.
Do you have that thing where you have?
Yeah.
She
you have-
doesn't know where it is.
We got one thing where there's three remotes. That is the thing that kills me. Is that you know how many? There's multiple remotes.
I'm gonna throw up. I
Just
hate
put all the
having
remotes
that many.
on the one remote.
Can-
yeah,
can we
which you
do
can
that?
do, but I'm not a
I
tech.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Do I have to get one of these guys from Best Buy? Do I have to put like a trap there and get him over?
I need the Geek Squad.
And where
Do you think they like that name?
I bet they do. You know what? Here's what I do. I go in there with a couple of Maxim magazines, and I'm like, hey guys, if you want to check these out, come to my house. You
Want
can
to
check
make a
them out.
trade? Yeah.
But first, you got to set up my tech
Yeah.
because I got 15 remotes, and I can't even find the TV because it's a drop down.
That's the kind of thing they
Yeah.
like too. It's like they love
They love
The-
sexy.
The Geek Squad
and stuff,
wants
you know?
to be titillated. They don't want to see
Yes.
it all. They're
They
not
love-
gross, but
They love it. They just love
Yeah.
those Maxim magazines. It's like currency for them.
Mhm.
well, and by the way, like I'm not here to judge that. Like we've
Yeah.
all gone through our different phases. I certainly was obsessed with Maxim magazine for
Yeah,
a
I
long
remember it.
time, long time.
Big deal back in the day in college.
that was college for me.
Yeah,
My college was just Maxim
Magazine.
magazine and
That's all I can
some of the
remember.
spin-offs too.
What were the spin-offs? Stuff? Was that one?
Stuff was I think from the same publisher.
Okay. see,
FHM was gonna be.
that's before I knew
was
that one
then.
person could do multiple things.
Right.
I remember when I learned that Coke makes other beverages. I was like, you guys, come on.
You hit it out of the park.
Like, don't you want to? It seems unfair.
leave
So
some
you
for
could-
somebody else. Somebody else be the lemon lime soda.
Yeah, but you guys also make a lemon lime soda. Same with Pepsi. They have multiple products in that range.
You say lemon lined?
I may have
This
said
would be
anything.
good for
I
that
could have said
show.
anything.
For the bear.
That's
show about
interesting
drinks.
on the bear. Yeah.
The
One of
bear.
those guys. I mean, like they have the same as in the show. They have sort of like big guys that are like just around and they're like they're dumb or something.
Really? Like
You
like a
know.
bodyguard?
No, in the show,
Yeah.
you know, there's these big guys that
I
are
haven't seen
like,
it.
oh, you know, they're like kind of like dumb guys.
Dumb guy.
I didn't see it that
I don't
way.
know. That
I
was
didn't
my
see it
read
that
on it.
way.
That's what like. Maybe they're really smart. I don't know.
I thought everyone else was the fool.
but
I
they,
thought part of the comedy is that you see these big guys. You see these guys are dopes.
they could be
And
saying
then,
like,
and then
"It's
truly
lime."
everyone
Well,
else is the
It's
fool.
lemon light. It's lime with lemon. That's why they call it that, boss.
That's like a New York guy.
These
Yeah.
guys are kind of like New York
It's
guys.
kinda
I don't
New
like
York.
not
to,
exactly.
I don't like to get racial on
But they're
this stuff, yeah.
they're kind of they are. Look, that was just my take. That was my
Okay.
take on it. That's what they're kind of. They're kind of like New York guys.
Yeah, because that's such a New York attitude. That thing where like, pick it up, buddy. That sort of
Yes.
thing.
They
Yeah,
should do the bear in
exactly.
New York.
Yes.
A New York
Yeah.
version of the bear.
The Olympics is going to have an aspect of the bear, right? I've heard
Olympics
that.
is gonna have the bear. It's going to be the bear for skating or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it just was going to be the cast of the bear at the Olympics. It's like a big thing, like a part of the
They
are doing an announcement or something.
They're
like,
doing a big announcement there.
Okay.
Yeah. hmm
the
yeah.
bear.
The bear
So-
is doing a big announcement at the Olympics.
That and
yeah. But we don't know, or at least we're not supposed to know what it is yet. Some of us might know.
yeah.
Billie
well, it's like
Eilish.
MasterChef Junior's a new event there or
Mhm.
something.
MasterChef
like you can
Juniors.
medal. You can medal in that and being like a
Okay.
kid chef.
hmm Yeah.
That'd
So I
That's
guess
cool.
the bear's gonna be there to like.
Billie Eilish is going
Announce
to
it.
Billie Eilish.
make an announcement as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Billie Eilish will be there, and her music's great.
Yeah.
hmm
That
It's great
I'm
music.
excited
They should
to
do one
hear
for
that.
music.
Oh, the Bear for Music would be so
That would be
dope.
They should
sick.
do it the Bear for music. as
Yeah,
well.
I mean,
There.
oh, you could have so many old rockers come in there, and they would be playing like a normal guy. You're
Yes.
like, I know who that is. That's John frickin' Bon Jovi.
Yes.
But he's a normal guy or something. He's like someone's dad.
He's coming in
Yes.
like,
Like,
how
imagine
he's
that.
going,
Imagine, okay,
my kid
oh.
wants a guitar, but I don't
Yeah.
know what these are.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
you're like, this is John frickin' Bon Jovi, and he's in there, and you're watching
he
it.
hates music in
Ah!
the show. It's
I
like,
can't stand
God.
the noise he listens to. Rock and roll music.
That would be so funny. I see, that's the kind of thing that where my parents don't get that stuff. You know, they don't
no,
get it.
mine get
They don't-
really mad. Yeah, because
when I
they
tell
don't.
them my ideas, they don't get any of mine.
Yeah, my parents do not work in television.
They're
It's
so
ridiculous.
square.
Yeah.
No, when I talk about the way the industry is transforming,
Mhm.
it's like I might as well be talking to like just a bucket of piss or something. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's the same reaction.
I get more reaction out of the freaking dog.
No,
did they
I
say?
do, yeah.
Did they say on Fallout who like came up with all the ideas and stuff? Did they ever?
Yeah, it's
Was there
mentioned-
ever a time on like when on the set where they were like, and by the way, like this idea was from, and they say who came up with it,
Yeah, every scene that we have a meeting. It's like a safety meeting, but for
Okay.
ideas.
and they
And-
say who, and they say
Yep.
they say who came up with all the different ideas.
Yep.
Okay,
It's great.
and who were
'cause-
they saying did? And who
Oh,
were they
it's
saying
just
came
a
up
lot
with
of people.
Whose idea? Yeah,
It's
whose
a lot of
idea was some
people.
of the?
Oh, they
like-
said it was a. They said it was a lot of different
Well,
people,
they
huh?
every specific thing that's the idea gets mentioned. It's all just like noted and what do they call that when you at the back of the book that tells you the thing like, oh, this was from a research study done at Tufts.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like
you're
that.
talking
that
about
kind of ideas.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's called the source code material.
Yes, that.
But I'm talking about who actually came up with all the ideas.
That water's coming back up on me, man.
Oof.
That
I
water
can
is
see
gonna,
it.
It's coming
I can
back.
see it coming. You're
Ooh.
turning blue.
So, I want to get to your question because I
don't know
actually
how to
think it's
answer
really
that,
important
honestly.
in terms of like who had the ideas.
It sounds
Because
like
I've
they
watched
did
this
it.
thing and it's a lot of fun. And who
Yeah.
had the idea for like the suit, like
The suit,
big
the
Yeah.
big suit. Yeah, imagine.
You
like,
know
who
what's
could-
funny is actually
thought of that?
that came from the video games. So it is.
No, stop.
It was in these video games that
and
they-
he's not a tech guy.
No.
And it came from a video game.
I have played video games.
Now you're out of my.
I have played
league,
them.
I don't
and
know.
I'm like, okay, what is this? I'll watch someone play and I'll be like, how are you doing that? You're so
I
young.
ask my wife to play video games in front of me so I can watch. You know, I
Yeah.
do sit down at night and I'll make a big
Keep her
plate of
busy.
chicken.
Keep
and,
her busy.
Yeah.
Well, some like just because it was in the game doesn't mean it wasn't someone's like own good idea that they had. Or for example,
Somebody
it
had
could be
that
the idea
suit
that
idea.
becomes the idea.
Right.
For example, someone might have the idea that the Warriors have really long sleeves and they can like swing them in ways and
Like a whip.
And tie the
and hit
sleeves.
you and like
Yeah.
tie
a
around your
knot
neck
in the sleeve.
Ah!
Like a whip
Just
sleeve.
lick the mic.
That would be pretty sick.
I've done that. I've done that.
It's really nasty.
It's so scary. You just they're never gonna feel good again.
Do you
I'll
guys-
tell you, I did it months ago
Do
and
you
I
clean
still
these?
think about it.
Do you clean these things? Remember that Jurassic Park?
Don't take that
You
off.
guys remember that?
What happened?
Remember Jurassic Park, right? You're gonna have dinosaurs here. It was Jeff Goldman. He's in the car, and he's looking at the camera. And he's going, "Hello."
No,
like,
I'm
did
calling
you- did you
bullshit. Jeff
clean that?
Goldman was never in the car.
well,
Jeff
it was like
Goldman's
a-
not in the car
it's
in
a Ford
that
And
movie.
he
Explorer.
said,
What is it?
Do you clean the car?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
an SUV. Yeah.
That's an SUV. He's like,
Did they,
"Hello,
did
do
they
you guys?
clean it?
Hello, do you guys have dinosaurs here?" Evidently, did you see the behind the scenes for that?
I started to
I saw
look for that.
I saw one of them.
This is because
Yeah.
we're talking about the YouTube. You can find all this behind
There
the
is
scenes
so much
for,
behind the
for
scenes.
Jurassic.
I have a playlist my wife set up for me, and I'll just get a bunch of Sprite and go in the back room and a couple hours I'll watch
Just
on my
let it
playlist. Well, I just let it
run.
roll because I can't start it. So I have her click play and I say, get out of here, close the door. I'm going to watch my BTS.
It's
behind the
to tell
scenes.
me, hey, you can skip the ads in a couple seconds. I go,
Oh,
I wish I could.
I got the
wish
premium.
could.
I got the premium.
You have it?
Yeah, I got the
Okay.
premium.
How? Yeah. Is that awesome? Like,
Honestly, I've never not had it, so I don't even know. I didn't know that
Oh,
was
yeah.
a thing. I was at a
like a birthday
comedy
party?
show,
Oh,
and
I
some
don't know
peop-
why I said birthday party.
What
You were at a comedy show?
yeah,
Yeah.
and some people were
Was
playing.
anyone there? Didn't anyone say like, is anyone here for their birthday party? Like,
It can be pretty funny. Like, you could still tell
some people
jokes at
can
a
say
birthday.
like, oh, I want to have my happy birthday party this year at a comedy show.
Yeah.
I was
It
just
can be fun
hoping,
to do it at a different place every year.
A whole group
yeah.
comes to the comedy show for the
And
birthday.
sometimes they let you bring happy birthday cake to the comedy show.
And you just know you're going to get roasted, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, well, all crowd work is coming to yours truly. I'm cutting the cake, not all doing a great
I would-
job.
No.
And you wear a little
Yeah.
a hat or like a sash that says happy birthday.
Oh,
boy or
I would
something,
never
and
do
they
that.
go
I would
crazy
never
on
do
it.
that. I
But
would not.
but some people, just because you would never do it doesn't mean that like
People can do
that-
it.
like that
Yeah,
no one-
some
That
people-
King's crown.
But I mean,
with,
some
like,
people would do anything.
So they
Right.
I just want to like make this totally clear. They never said with the big suits, for example.
I
They
was
were
go-
never like. So the idea for the big suits
came from like this
originally
really smart,
came from an idea
a very
to have
smart guy.
someone be wearing a shirt with very long sleeves.
I was going to talk about how I found out there was ads on YouTube, but you guys are just
No,
obsessed
go
with this
ahead.
birthday
Go
thing,
ahead.
like a birthday.
No one's obsessed with anything.
I mean, you
It's
guys
literally
are really,
the reason every single one of us is alive.
is a birthday.
Because
Yeah.
we had a happy birthday. So
Mhm.
Do you believe in that that idea?
no, but it's not a big deal. No, I guess it's not a big deal that it's the literally the cause of every single precious life on Earth.
This
It's 'cause-
fucking baby.
It's because we had a
Yeah, I guess that's
it's 'cause
pretty
we had a-
childish
it's
of
'cause
me
we had
to
a happy
celebrate
birthday.
that.
It's like, okay, no, it's not a big. Well, no, let's move on
Mhm.
from that.
Let's just forget just another random day. Just the source of life. Go ahead. What
I
you found
just-
out
I-
about YouTube
I heard
ads?
an ad playing on. It was at TJ Fridays. It wasn't a comedy show. I was laughing so much at TJ Fridays I thought it was a comedy show, and they had the ads playing on the radio, and I realized, oh, like what is this? And I asked the server, and she says, oh, the chef has a YouTube playlist because we were there so early. It was 11 a.m. Was it right?
That's really
They weren't prepared for us to seat us, so the chef
It's not
had
that
him.
early to me.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the bear. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
They should do that on the. They should do that on the Bear for Drinks.
They should do the bear for drinks for YouTube.
They should do yes.
Here we want to go into a. I want to go into a restaurant and be like, guys, this is kind of like the bear.
Oh
Just go into every restaurant and say,
This is
know, this kinda
so
reminds
the
me of the
bear.
bear.
Oh, this is so the bear going in. Oh my god, he's being the bear. Look at him. Look at them in the kitchen with their little stuff. They're being the bear.
got to go into a restaurant and say, guys, this is a lot like the bear.
Do you mind? Can I say? I think you know this, but you're being the bear.
And so and I just want to be sure because like I'm getting
Right.
different reports on this. They
Yeah.
never did they ever say on Fallout ideas that were good ideas that they
Couldn't use
haven't done
yet.
yet, but they might do later.
Yeah,
Oh.
stuff that came up
Good
that was
ideas
actually
people had.
smart.
Yes.
That either because of budget or just where the story is, they hadn't gotten to the best place to use it yet, but that there were good ideas that were coming, and maybe they even mentioned who had some of them.
No. There
Didn't bring it up.
no.
Okay.
It doesn't. I
I'm
don't
getting
ring a
two
bell.
different
I actually did
versions
hear
of
that they
this.
did talk that they told people about some of the ideas that people had.
I'm getting different
and we're like,
reports on
that's a
keep
really
me-
good idea, but we actually might do that later.
They keep me in a tent. It's very dark with air conditioning. It's like almost like a phone booth, but twice the size of a phone booth. So I'm in there right before they call action. It's like a thing. They have all the actors isolated in these little air conditioned dark tents.
Do you
So-
ever call
Yeah.
anyone on the phones?
Oh, no, we can't do that. There's no phones.
Because you'll
There's-
tattle.
There's a phone, like a hand, the kind you pick up with your hand, like the old school phone.
Hey, I'm old school, man.
Yeah, they're kind of like,
Yeah.
like Gen Z is like, what's that? Like, it's a phone, sweetheart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honey, this is
Yeah.
Because you
how
know
we
as well as
used
they do,
to-
as soon as you learn any information, you will tap
You will call up the Daily Beast.
the Daily Beast.
Daily Beast, or I'll call up Matt, the guy who does what's his name? Matt, the guy, the guy who's
Matt.
like
Matt.
he's a
Matt.
political guy. Matt
Oh,
Drudge.
it's
I'll
gotta
call up
be Drudge.
I'll call up the Drudge
Drudge,
report and
yes.
tell them, hey, guess what's happening on set of Fallout?
Yeah.
And Drudge report will throw that up there in big font, 72-point font.
Did they ever say that they're maybe going to do this idea where they they go over a hill, they're like walking up a hill and they go over and
I
they look
love
on the other
this
side of the
image.
hill
This image
And
is
it's-
so powerful.
and it's today's world.
This image of seeing
It's
at the
now.
top of the hill.
Oh, so
And
like,
it was
today's-
now the whole time.
like a time travel?
Yes.
No, it was
No,
just
it's
happening
not time
somewhere
travel, it's not
else.
time travel.
It was just happening somewhere else.
It just is
Oh.
like next door. It's like just on the other side of the hill.
So they just
It's
didn't know.
today's world.
And it's today's world, and you would actually see
And it's somewhere it's like Austin. It's like downtown.
Oh, Austin?
like
Austin's
downtown
crazy right now.
Austin.
Yeah.
It's
You guys
a
been there?
cool scene. It's
Austin's
really
fun.
I'm planning to go.
It is a fun
Yeah.
spot. There's a lot of cool bars.
Yeah.
A lot of great bars. You can walk around. If you
That's
like,
awesome.
I
guys
want
like
the
live music?
breakfast from the Austin
Yes,
breakfast.
like a
I
big-
want that.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't know is those breakfast tacos. Those are hard to get. You can't
I
get a
don't-
breakfast taco here. Good
I
luck.
don't know. Yeah.
Good luck getting a breakfast taco around here.
It's hard.
Or a burrito?
Yeah.
No, you can't get that.
It's
I
hard.
want to go to Austin.
And it's hard to even
try
eat
the
it when you
breakfast.
get it. It's
I'm a
like
barbecue guy.
spilling everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's why
yeah.
I'm more
Your
of a
hands are shaking so hard. It's like
or a beef rib.
You're scared. I just want to go back to this idea of it's today, and you see
it's
it.
today's world.
Did anyone talk about that?
Would anyone say like, or even if they didn't talk about that, did they say like we're actually thinking of doing like this really good idea and we can't say what it is?
Is
Yeah,
this because
it's
is
too
this what they
big
call
a
or is this
idea.
Orwellian? It's kind of Orwellian, right? There was a lot of talk of
Is
like
it Orwellian?
maybe we'll
I
do this
don't
kind of
think so.
Orwellian. This feels sort of Orwellian.
Well, it's a little Orwellian because
yeah.
first they say no, we're not going to do that idea, and then they say
Orwell.
Oh, I like that. That's funny. Well,
I am gonna do that. idea.
well, I am gonna have some lemon lime. That'd be good. Yeah, George Orwell.
Did they talk at all about a tank with jeans?
like made of denim?
No, it's
Denim would be honestly.
a
Denim
tank,
is-
but the tank's wearing jeans.
I think it would be cooler to have a tank that's made of denim because denim is tough.
Yeah,
you wanna
I
get
guess
new
not.
jeans?
And
Yeah,
in that,
not
in
what
this,
I
like,
asked.
in this, like, it's like the world is crazy, and so like different stuff
Yeah.
is happening. It's not everything that we've always known before.
No.
it's not our just like tank from the neighborhood.
No, it
It's
is
different.
not.
It's made of jeans.
This is not your Manuel
It's not
Noriega
made of
tank.
them.
and this
Yeah.
is, but that's not what he's saying. It's wearing. It's not made of jeans.
But how does
It's
it wear jeans? It
wearing
doesn't have legs.
Oh, okay. Did they talk about a tank with legs?
No, because that's not a tank. Because the tank doesn't have legs. Because it's got treads. It's got the rolling treads. You know, like you've seen Wall-E?
Yeah, I watch Wall-E.
Remember
a lot.
Wall-E?
I'm
How
still trying
Yeah.
to finish it, but I've
Yeah.
started it a lot.
Wall-E.
Of times.
When he rolls around on little trank treads, right?
Or Wallian.
Or oh, that's good. That's sick. I tell you who would.
This is Kevin.
Have you guys seen
That's
the
Kevin from the
Mandalorian?
show. Huh?
You seen Wall-E
The
was on the
Man-
Mandalorian.
The Mangalorean.
Wall-E was on the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
His name's not Wally in it. It's but
No,
like,
no,
'cause
they-
it was like takes place
No,
before Wally.
No, they know
but-
better than that. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what I love about.
But I
them,
know
is
Wally
they're like,
when I see him.
mhm.
Yeah. No, I love that the
Those
lore
sounds.
that gets planted there, where you
I'm
realize,
watching him like, that's him.
Oh, that's before he.
There he
got
goes!
Wally.
Yeah, that's Wall-E.
He's trucking.
They have
Yeah.
him crash into a wall
Short
really
Circuit.
hard, and they go, "We got to get a name for that."
Mm-hmm.
Was Short Circuit? Was that Wall-E?
Short Circuit's Wally, yeah.
Because it's just Disney, right? Is that a
Number
Disney property?
5, yeah.
Number
Johnny
5.
5.
Was that Disney?
Johnny
Was-
5? Yeah.
Do you know how
That-
Disney does
That
movies?
was number 5. Yeah.
They do live action. Like Wasn't it Flight of the Navigator? Wasn't that Disney?
They do live action and then they paint it.
Oh, okay. But that was Disney, right? Flight of the Navigator?
They do everything both ways, and they just pick.
Five the Navigator.
Five of the Navigator.
Five of the Navigator was probably a
That was
Disney
Disney.
property.
I think that
Did they
Short Circuit
Did
was
they say
Disney.
that? Did they talk about this idea
what
where they're walking around? Maybe they're also walking up a hill for this.
yeah.
And then
There's a down the hill. Does that sort of ring a bell?
they did talk about someone going down the hill because you can do it that way too.
Well, I went down
You
the
can
hill.
do this that way too.
I actually think that is in some ways cooler. That it's at the bottom of the hill.
You have to go
see
up
it.
first, obviously, but then they're going down.
Oh, yeah.
But
Because
that's
so up
editing.
does
But that's
have to be
editing.
part of it. But
Yeah, it's got to be part of it. So,
Yeah.
just so we're not losing the up of it all. But
Yeah.
they're going down the hill, and then at the bottom, a space ship has fallen down,
crash?
and they say, or maybe just like tipped over a little bit, because everyone has to be like, okay, because like someone gets out
Distress.
and flips open the helmet. It's a human man.
Mhm.
Yes. Or
And
yeah.
we recognize that. Is that Neil Armstrong?
Oh.
And he
Uh-huh.
says, "Where?" Or they say, "Where are you from?" And he says, "Earth." And they say, "What's that place?" This is a different.
This
is
is
the moon.
not
It's the
Earth.
part of the moon that no
This
one's
is-
ever seen
this
before.
is the moon.
The dark
It was
side
all
of the moon.
happening in the invisible part of the moon that no one ever saw.
The secret moon zone.
Dark side of the moon. Dark side of the moon. That's a concept that I've been fascinated with for my whole life. I've collected all kinds of.
I trip out on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Explain it, but I
It's
trip out on
absorbing,
it
isn't
too.
it?
Yeah.
And you do get the note like, oh, do people recognize Neil Armstrong? Like, is that gonna hit for like kids today? But I think you
It
could do at
can.
the beginning of it. You
It
could
can.
you could just have in memory of Neil Armstrong at the beginning
Of the
so
episode?
you are showing his
At the
face.
episode.
Yes, and so by the time you see
he
him,
die?
you're like, it's him from the beginning.
Well, it doesn't matter, Hayes. It can be Logan Paul or whatever.
Oh, Logan
playing
Paul,
Neil
that would be
Armstrong.
fun.
Like it's
he
just
is.
like
He should.
just
play
like if you're worried about the kids staying invested, like then it's like
But
he's
then
Neil
but
Armstrong.
you do have to understand like, oh, he's famous for the moon, and so this was on the invisible part of the moon the entire time.
It's called.
okay,
it-
but I'm just saying. I'm just solving
It
a
could
problem.
say Neil
As a
Armstrong.
producer, I'm solving a problem.
It can say Neil Armstrong on the suit and the helmet.
What
Did they
about
talk
the-
about an idea for an alien that's like really soft? Like like it's so soft.
And
A
to put aliens in it.
a soft alien, like a pet, like a tribble?
Well, as long as we're putting it, we're finding out it's on the moon, which I love. What if the alien's so soft?
Is the idea that it's so soft that you are like lulled into complacency, and then surprise, you thought this was sweet? It's not sweet. This is a
No, the
mean-
idea is that the alien's extremely soft.
Oh, I think you can have both. Because I would say, hey guys, we got this thing that seems soft. What if, like in a movie where an actor, you think the actor's nice? They're bad. That would be the same. Sort of
Okay,
thing.
if it comes up on set,
Okay.
I guess my recommendation would be to just fucking go with it, okay?
Just fucking go with
And
it.
not be like, hey, what about this instead?
Oh, just do it.
Just fucking do the idea.
Move fast and break stuff.
You know? Just like, it's just like, this is the script. It is what it is. It's a soft alien.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mhm.
fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think I would probably want to have a discussion about that with the directors and see about
How
where
many
we're going to go.
directors are there going to be?
It's usually
on
about
this
6.
one? Six.
One for each camera. There's one for each camera. And that's how they do it.
Cameras?
The cameras are strapped to them. It's like a body cam, but it's a special body cam. You know about the volume?
Tell me about the volume. I actually
Okay, so you don't know about it. You've seen
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
I've been wanting to.
Okay, well,
And so it's like
this is
and so
why
I'm
you
all
wanna see
around it. Yeah.
Favreau uses the volume. And it's this really big
Okay.
space, okay? And it has like special computers on these cameras. And so the cameras are just strapped to the directors and they just walk around and it picks up everything.
That's crazy. When you say the volume, I immediately start picturing the pills that are advertised to me to like increase my volume.
Oh, Semenax or something? What is that?
Well, yeah, there's all different ones. They all
Semen Axe
apparently
is for the
work
one
really
that you
well.
wanna, like cut back on the volume a little bit. So it's like
Oh.
yeah,
taking an axe.
kind of act that.
cut cut the ropes.
Yeah.
Up against the ropes, cut them.
Yeah.
So you have to be hiring directors then that are like going to be doing exciting stuff, I guess, huh?
Because
Yeah.
you're
Just
gonna
like-
see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, they're all people from different shoe companies. They're like athletes, essentially.
Oh, okay. So they're like good. They're good at jumping around.
Very athletic, extreme
The
athletic.
fall guy should be on it.
Oh my gosh!
The Fallout.
You know what's
guy.
so funny?
The
This-
Fallout,
Fallout
guy.
guy.
Can I tell you this?
should be on the show.
People have said, "Oh, you're on the what's Fallout? Oh, that movie." It's like, no, it's not the same. That's the
Yeah.
Fall Guy.
Yeah.
That's the Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said that by accident.
People have said that a lot, and I'm like, no, it's not actually different than that.
But you should try to be like, yeah, that's me, and try to fucking try to pull. A little bit.
Yeah, because Gosling is, he's
He's doing very well.
yeah,
He's doing very.
he's
well.
really finding his feet now.
He's good.
I love that
He's
chemistry that they've got with everybody.
Yes.
It's so good.
hmm
That's the one really good thing about what's happening in the industry.
crackles.
Is the chemistry?
The chemistry that everybody's got with everybody.
They're just setting people up to win.
Yes.
And you can tell, you can feel it. It's just jumping off the page because you read the words. Like, who's playing this? If you tell me this is Ryan Gosling, I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. And you tell me this is Emily Stone or
Yes.
whatever her name is.
Yes.
That
tell me-
doesn't. Yeah.
You tell me it's
I don't care. who
Literally
it is.
whatever it is.
Literally, it could
Oh.
be a big hunk of stone, and I would still be interested
Allison
because
Allison Blunt. You say Allison Blunt and Brian Gosling.
It could be a big fat stinky blunt, like for,
It could
all
be-
I care. Like
it could be a fat ass
and
honey blunt.
I'm getting stone off
Oh
it.
man,
I'm smoking it.
God.
I'm smoking it
I'm
to
getting
get
stoned
high.
oh my God.
The
that would be-
stinky blunt.
That's always great when there's a character in the movie.
You.
This character that smokes weed.
I'm
Smoke-
smoking a sticky blunt to get stoned in the
smoking
movie.
a weed. No, thank you. No, thank you, please.
No. Not really.
Smoking the
Not
blunt
really.
to get high. I don't.
I don't want to smoke.
I
weed.
don't want to do it, but that's a really funny haze.
What time is it in the show?
What hour is it? There's no
47.
47.
Nice.
47.
Nice.
That's an age you don't want to be.
Well,
Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.